Good afternoon, jury members and beloved my friends. First of all, thanks for Aegis management to give an opportunity to attend this award function and present our product. Representing Cygnus IT Solutions. It's a new startup company, 1 year old. We have we want to just introduce one product here. We have already one CMS product happened in the first session. Everyone is talking about content and only end user how they can, but no one think of how this content is getting to end user. So who are all behind this? People are working on behind this and how much effort they are putting. So that is what I just want to take your attention that people, those who are working as a content aggregator, so he's getting content from the content provider and distributing to vendors, those who are catering to the service providers or something. So where it's a hell lot of time-consuming job. So many people are working. So how we can roll out under this content aggregation part. So being a content aggregator, we have faced a lot of issues providing to content to different vendors. So from our vendors as well as content providers, we came to know a lot of bottleneck in this particular area. So that is what we just want to discuss today. So it's a content aggregation system is how we can resolve these issues facing these three kind of users. So company overview, this I already told. So need of the content aggregation. So we have an office in Mumbai and a subsidiary office in UK. So a lot of manual work. You know that we are getting content from people, content providers, and we have to modify or format it or create XML to cater a vendor. So every vendor have their own XML format. So it is a continuous process as a content aggregator we had to do. So how we can reduce this time, that is one. And keeping all these versions of content for different vendors we are given, it's a lot of storage space. So how we can get around that. And reporting, so the revenue share model is there, but how we can do the reporting on the fly. Because a lot of time consuming currently, people are doing manually, Excel sheet or whatever maybe. But I really find I'm talking to all these group of people, not a proper system is not available to cater this. So mainly MIS report, all these things, generating after getting from vendor and how much we have to share with CP and all, time consuming. So these are the main, we are addressing all this group, content provider. So we are intending how content provider can directly put, this is a web application, directly put the content into whatever the format we require. So they can directly put the content by using we will provide a login. So by using that login, they can put the content directly into the system. And the minute they have put, and the vendor is other side, before that vendor, the content aggregator is there. So he had to review and publish it. So which content, okay, this content is you want to publish it. That means then only the vendor can see the content. So in the other side, vendor login, they can see the content, list the content, and select the content, which are the content they wanted, then they can download it. So on the fly system will generate XML, the default XML. We have created default XML, but especially the issue is all individual vendors will come with their own XML format. So we are doing that, the mapping of their XML to generate on the fly. That means along with whenever they want to download the content, it should be on their XML. And the revenue sharing. You have a different model with content provider as well as vendor. So automatically system will, when the vendor can put whatever the number of downloads happen from their side and different operators. The moment it will calculate that what is the revenue percentage we are going to get, and same time CP can see, content provider can see how much content of their content is used and what is the number of downloads and what is the revenue they are going to get. It's no paperwork, sending and calling, all the things. It is, everything is on the fly. One data, putting on only one place, so everyone have the visibility. And the content also, you don't need to give different versions because I have given this for vendor 1, I have given this for vendor 2, and keeping that what are the new content, and even the vendor cannot identify what are the new content. Here it is, the vendor, he just log in, he can see only the new content, and he have a different place where he can see all whatever content he has already downloaded, that is my download. The same as CP can see his revenue sharing report on the system itself. So upload, we are allowing that single upload and as multiple bulk upload as well. So it's a specified format, so they had to follow that, even the naming convention and all. The main idea is to, even we are facing a lot of time that CP, different CPs, they have their own format, their own naming convention, but that won't cater for our end user vendors. So they have their own naming standards. So first thing is, okay, we are trying to formalize a normal standard which everyone can access, everyone can accept. This submission, so they automatically, we are trying for that. Currently it is a manual work, resizing on different Docker vendors' requirement. And games and applications, you know that is another area which always creating a problem, that's handset support. So we are doing a very good mechanism for that, how we can easily, and even the vendor can identify search as specific handset supported contents, including games, application, or whatever. And search and download. So search, we are giving a facility that again, the vendor is coming, then he can see all the new content available, and he can select, and he can search on that even category, platform, even the subcategory or genre, as well as we are giving a keyword kind of thing, that it is a comma separated value. You can put anything related. That means the different way to get your proper content, whatever your requirement, you can reach that easily and download that only. So currently it is all, most of the people are doing manually, and it is a cumbersome cumbersome job. So features again, download analysis is that is every time, any period, we can analysis of what is which are the type of content is maximum used and maximum used by which operator if it is available. Then top downloaded contents in a particular period. Handset support. Then MIS report is all kind of MIS report we are trying to get. Monthly summary report of how much content we use it, what is the repository we have, and how much content we have distributed to particular vendor, all this kind of thing. And future enhancement, we are thinking, okay, all this mapping we are doing here, we can extend this to a web portal, because all the handset support is there, it's already mapped. So directly we can host a website. Then directly the end user can come and identifying the handset model, we can cater that, okay, these are the content supported to your handset, and you can download it. And that is payment gateway integration also we can do here. And user type, this again, I told these three kinds of user are there. So administrator, that is a content aggregator, the main part, they can create a number of users for a particular role, CP as well as vendor. And we can give even, it's only view that they cannot download, only they can view the content before making a contract. So you can give a CP or vendor, you can give the login, they can see the content, but they cannot download it. And content provider can do this thing, content upload, directly they can do upload. They can view the MIS reports, they can view their upload. What are the similar vendor can content selection and download, view my downloads section is there, then revenue statistics uploading, that means they can enter that whatever revenue they generated out of our content and view MIS reports. These are the, I can say the system architect is very simple, but only thing is trying to reduce the time and process time behind all these three people are factoring currently. The product highlights, it's a web application, so it's a one single interface, all the three users. And it suggestion, okay, data entry, it's making very simple. Group edit is possible, that is, even if the contract is for 1 year, so all the product is available for the vendors is for that particular period. When the contract is extended, automatically that entire content, the validity will be updated. That is a group updation. Then edit, you can edit anytime that keyword and all category, subcategory, all these things. Multi-level search facility, that is the main thing, even including handset support as well as the keywords. Normally, if the picture of animals are there, under animals, okay, you have an insects are there, insects under butterfly, and even you want search on butterfly in Indian or other. So these are the keywords we can put, and easily you will get a searched functionality and required content. Our multi-version, that is, normally people used to create different versions of, okay, this is what I have given to this guy, this vendor, and this one. So all one, so reducing the storage space, reducing the processing work, and mainly handset supported file version mapping. That is, you know that even as a game, you have a different jar and jar files for all the handset supported. So that mapping is there. Business advantage that being a content aggregator, we know the most of the issues, and we talking to our CPs as well as the vendors. They also have the same problem, and they are, most of the people are interested to look into it. Now it is in the system testing phase. Last 2-3 weeks, we are using for our internal purpose all the content we have put, and it is, to be frank, it is, instead of 3 guys is doing the work, now we are able to do it in 1 guy. 1 guy can do this work. That is, that much of reliability and reducing the manpower is there. And the time generating a report, MIS report, revenue report, it is nothing to do. Only the vendor should enter that how many downloads he has done. And according to the contract, so system will calculate the revenue generation part. These are some screenshots I'm just providing. This is a home screen. This is a login. And this is a content display as per the searching. There's some reports. That's all. Any questions?